Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another wonderful special episode of I'm Just Gay's little video podcast. So, today was an interesting day. It's a Monday, so it was kind of lame, boring, tiring, all that kind of stuff that happens on Monday. But we got an extra special piece of news today. So, if you've been paying attention to what's been going on in Vermont, the Vermont House of Representatives and the Vermont Senate had passed a bill legalizing marriage equality or same-sex marriage within the state of Vermont, which is a big step. Vermont already has civil unions, but this would be another step towards full equality within our country, which is something that we desperately need. Their governor, Republican governor by the name of Jim Douglas, had decided that it wasn't really that important to him and he didn't really care so much, so he was going to veto it come the time that it got put onto his desk. So he made the statement about a week ago saying, I'm going to veto this if it gets passed, and guess what? It got passed, and hey, he vetoed it because he's a douchebag, and that's what douchebags do. So he released a statement, and in his statement he says, and I quote, "On such an intensely personal issues as this, all members must do as their individual conscience dictates, with the best interest of their districts in mind. It is for those reasons that I have not sought to lobby members in my own party or asked opponents to sustain my veto. This legislation does not address the inequalities espoused by proponents. Regardless of whether the term marriage is applied, federal benefits will still be denied to same-sex couples in Vermont. And states that do not recognize same-sex marriage or civil unions also deny the same rights and responsibilities to same-sex couples in Vermont. This bill will not change that fact." End quote. Okay, Jimmy D, here, let me break it down for you. That is a tired-ass, bogus excuse. What you're saying is that, oh, well, I don't think we should give equal rights to everybody because, oh, the federal government doesn't and some other states might not, so it wouldn't be fair. Well, you know what's not fair is that your state has clearly said that we are in support of gay marriage, that we are in support of marriage equality, and you have come out and said, I'm tired of it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really just that you are further discrediting the rights of your citizens, and you're further discrediting me as a gay person, regardless of whether I live in Vermont or not. It's just silly. It is just plain silly that you're going to come out and make a statement like, oh, well, I just feel like it's not going to make a difference. Well, it makes a difference. It makes a difference in everybody's lives, and not just my life, but every other gay person's lives and every other straight person's life. It does make a difference. So for you to say that you don't feel like it would make much of a difference is just a cheap excuse for you to get away with vetoing it. There's no other way to put it, dude. Like, you are just finding an easy way out. You're using a cheap excuse, and it's not cool. It's not right. It's not okay. So the next step is that the Vermont House and Senate have to pass a supermajority and basically override the veto, which should go fine through the Senate, but apparently they need at least 6 more votes in the House. Now, last week, a few of the Democrats that voted against marriage equality said that if it came to a veto, they would support marriage equality, which, again, is just more political posturing. It wastes everybody's time. But we're not sure that they're going to get those 6 votes. So it could be up in the air right now. We should know by this week, though. The Vermont Senate is calling a special hearing tomorrow to settle this issue, talk about this issue, and get it moving forward. And hopefully by the end of the week we'll have yet another state under the belt of marriage equality. So that's it, kittens. That was my special brief rant on Vermont and marriage equality in Vermont and the douchebag of Jim Douglas. So thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the blog, www.imjustgaying.com, or leave a message here, comment here, rate, vote, whatever it is you want to do, and I will see you next time.